ladies and gentlemen. Nice to be at your place once again. I had myself on mute, so I'm not sure who I was talking to for the last 15 minutes. But anyway, it's been one of those days, one of those years, in fact. And I can see you out there watching on YouTube. 3 people watching the stream at the moment. Don't be shy. Get your comments in, and we'll try and get to you when we can. But I've got to say, Binger, the new boy in that beautiful gold and black Porsche, which is kind of putting off vibes from the Lotus of Ayrton Senna, what was it, the Johnny Player livery there on the Lotus from back in the 80s. Great to see Binger, a new man. Jason Wilkinson, our man Wilco, has been out recruiting new drivers, recruiting new guys who aren't as quick as him, but they're still willing to race every Sunday anyway, as we see Binger coming down towards Stowe, I think it is. And he's got some traffic up ahead of him, but we're already halfway through this qualifying session. Please leave a comment if you can hear my voice coming through cleanly. I did have myself on mute for pretty much all of this stream. So, boy, how embarrassing was that? But anyway, 4.5 minutes remaining in this session as Binger has a moment. But he does have provisional pole position as he is facing the wrong way. Well, ambition before adhesion, as Martin Brundle would say. Then it's Rob Dog, 8 tenths behind in second. And then it's Kart Dude coming off a win today in the Tasmanian Karting Championship. So he'll be coming in on a high, you've got to say. The great man, Kart Dude 45. The Taswegian currently 1.3 seconds off of pole position. Wilco is out on track as well, followed by Mighty Murph. Oh, gee whiz. Hey, Mighty Murph, you're just rocking the McLaren Papaya there. The orange Papaya, made famous, of course, by Bruce McLaren many years ago. Rick Oztech, righty, down there as well, liking that livery as well. And that's me, but I won't be going out on track, of course. Hi, Crumpkin down there in 9th. And then it's Jimbo Jones in 10th. But we might just keep an eye on Rob Dog, who's seems to be on a stonking lap here at the moment. And V for Voodoo, our man Voodoo has joined us. And I've got to say, marvellous comment there. Absolutely marvellous. He says, boycott this beautiful masterpiece of a game. Kind regards, Matteo. And I've got to say, let's hope, Voodoo. And big hello to you, Voodoo, as well. I know you've had a tough week, brother, but hang in there. We are thinking of you, and you're part of the KRL family, and it's great to have you with us tonight. But I've got to say, Matteo there, the man, the angry Italian from last week's stream, who really put me off my A game, I should say. But anyway, no sign of him tonight. And if he does turn up, Voodoo, we will block him. No questions asked. But big hello to you, Voodoo, and great to have you with us. The great man. Don't forget to subscribe, V for Voodoo, to his YouTube channel. Currently killing it at the moment. Live streams most days. iRacing, Assetto Corsa, F1, you name it, this man plays it. And don't forget to head along to his channel, V is for Voodoo, and subscribe to the great man Voodoo. Great to have you with us tonight. But look at this, with a bit over 2 minutes left in qualifying. It is getting close, and it's that man Wilco who has come across the line to take provisional pole position. We can check the replay, and indeed that's what we are going to do at the moment. And you can see Wilco there on your screen. I'm guessing this is going to be from his lap. But 5 people watching the stream. How good is this? I just want to say something, that we actually cannot log into spectator mode at the moment because there are some teething problems with Assetto Corsa. And we've had some issues where every time I try and click drive, replay, or anything like that, the game seems to crash. So we are actually, it says that I am on the grid, but I still, I'm not going to be racing. I'm just going to be watching everything that's going on. But like I said, that is not, I'm not in spectator mode, but I am just watching the action at the moment as we head back, return to garage. And well, Binger there, who was on pole position. We're going to stick with that replay, I think, weren't we, of Wilco taking pole position. Where is he? Here he comes now, Wilco. And, well, you can see there he hadn't taken pole position at this stage, but we'll ride on board with him and we're just on board with him during this hot lap. I do apologise for the audio issues we had earlier on. It doesn't help when your microphone's on mute, but here comes Wilco now. Jason Wilkinson, who is... No, that's not the start-finish line. Yes. No, it's not, in fact. That's the new start-finish line. But, boy, I've been out of this too long. You can see as this man coming up, he's on his hot lap now. And, boy, oh, boy, Rob Dog, we're going to go back to... Just go back to the standings, Rob Dog. So we're counting down, just 17 seconds remaining in this session. 6 drivers have set times, 3 haven't, including myself, or 4 haven't, including myself, but I will not be out there. And, well, I've got to say that I'm still in P8, even though I'm actually commentating this race and have no intention of going out onto the track. V8 Man 51, Dane says, hey Trev, hopefully you're having a ripper night. And having an absolutely fantastic night at the moment, Dane. Thank you very much for asking. And hope you are staying safe and staying well up there in Queensland. But it is all happening down here in Victoria, I've got to say. Probably a lot warmer as well up there in Brisbane, where you're tuning in from. Let's just have a look at the weather. Brisbane currently 14 degrees. Expecting a top of 18 tomorrow. So definitely shorts and thongs weather for you, Dane, up there. Meanwhile, Benalla here is down to 3 degrees. But anyway, I digress as we watch Jason Wilkinson once again. He's on provisional pole position and he goes even faster. Wow, that is absolutely magnificent from Jason Wilco in the Porsche. And there was a war of words between these two, Rob Dog and Jason Wilkinson, heading into tonight. And I've got to say that, boy, oh boy, and Murph has just popped his nose up to second place as well, going even quicker than Rob Dog. And Can't Dude, as that's my dog snoring in the background, so just try and forget about that. But Can't Dude in fourth, a second off of the pole position man, Jason Wilkinson. And then it's Binger down in fifth place, the new boy, Rick Oztech, righty, Kid Byers. That's not a bad effort. I've managed to qualify eighth. Eighth when I didn't even go out on the circuit. But anyway, there you have it. Don't be shy. Get your comments coming in because we've already seen Dane V for Voodoo and V8 Man saying, look, I'm doing better than people in New South Wales and Victoria. And a few new cases there in New South, so just be careful, everybody. And we're doing all right here in Victoria. Stage 3 lockdown. Stage 4 for Wilco, but it is Rob versus Jason. Not Freddie versus Jason, it's Rob versus Jason. But here we go. I might just try and... No, I don't want to quit. Oh no, now I'm on the pit lane. I'm on the grid. But anyway, Robbie Pearson, Wilco, V8 Man, everybody watching the stream, 9 people. We're almost in double figures here. And get your comments in. Who wants to see me race instead of commentate? But once this starts, I'll be looking to retire and obviously spectate the race. But you can see there, we position 8 on the grid, but never mind about that. We've got a 15-minute race. And Wilco says, just let the timer go to 0 and it'll put you in the pits. Mighty Murph as well. They're all joining us, eh? And boy, isn't it great to have 10 drivers on the grid. Make that 12. Jimbo Jones down there in 12th. Yours truly is currently in P10. So I'm on for a points-paying position here tonight. But keep your comments coming in as it's saying keep left. Hopefully it will put me in the pit lane and then we can spectate the action here tonight. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe to this channel. It's an absolute ripper. 1,500 subscribers. In fact, 1,150 subscribers. Thank you, YouTube. But don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment on it, do all that sort of stuff. And it's going to give me a drive-through penalty here. Can I go back into the pit lane? Yes, I can. And now we can just see the action here. As you can see now, the race is on. Or is it the formation lap? No, it's the race. That's right. I don't know what's going on, but nothing is too unusual about that. We might get a replay, actually, of the race. And we'll just go to the cars here. Wilco on pole position, as we'll just try and flick through this replay here to see what happened at the start. And they're just about ready to go. Look at this. Hang on. Oh, here we go. So we're off and racing now. There we go, Wilco. You can see him there. We've got the HUD happening, but we're going to return to the live action at the moment. But boy, here we go. Wilco versus Mighty Murph, who snuck into P2. And then it's Rob Dog as well there, P3. Binger in fourth. Rick Oztech fifth. Righty, the rest of them. Look at this, and it's green. We are off and racing now. And you can see Wilco leading into turn one, but Mighty Murph is down on the inside. Look at this. Mighty Murph he sneaks into the lead. Rob Dog says, I'm here. Let's go and play. And that was the start. We might just return to the live action shortly. But you can see Mighty Murph, Wilco, Rob Dog there. Currently in the lead as we go to Murph. Oh, look at this. Murph now is, well, he's not in the lead. It's Rob Dog in the lead. Then it's Murph. Then it's Binger. What happened to Wilco? I have a feeling it's not good, whatever happened to Wilco. But, oh boy, he's currently down in P8, would you believe, as Crumpkin goes off ahead of him. Unbelievable stuff. As we'll take a look at the timetable at the moment to see your leader, Rob Dog, currently in P1. And then it's Mighty Murph in P2, Binger in P3, Righty in P4, and Rick Oztech there in P5, Jimbo Jones in P6, Crumpkin, Wilco all the way down to 8th, and we haven't even finished the first lap. Can't do 9th, and myself in 10th, but I'm currently in the pit lane. 1 lap down, 12 minutes of racing to go here at Silverstone. Don't forget, we have a jam-packed night tonight for your Sunday KRL social night as we ride on board with our race leader. Don't forget, of course, we've got 2 races tonight. It is the 15-minute race, Cup cars only, here at Silverstone. Then we're back at Silverstone for race number 2. GT3 cars, of course, 5-minute practice, 10-minute qualifying, followed by another 15-minute race. So plenty of action indeed, as Righty now up into P2. And Jimbo, we should have checked the replay to see what happened to Wilco, but we don't want to save the highlights. We're just going to go back and see what happened to Wilco at the moment. Where is Wilco? Oh, come on, there he is. So Wilco now, this was off the start. You can see there, we can see, we'll just wait and see what happened to Wilco. He went off the circuit, and his car has done some kind of strange maneuver, and it seems that the aliens have captured Wilco. And you can see there, nice panoramic views of Silverstone. The spaceship is about to take off, and the aliens seem to be lifting off at the moment and taking Wilco, probably to abuse him sexually in some kind of way. But Wilco now is going backwards across the track, and there he is. We might just go back to the live action in our race leader. And sorry for those bizarre comments, ladies and gentlemen, but we hope you're enjoying this race, Sunday Night Social KRL style. Sorry that we couldn't quite get the spectator mode sorted out. Still currently some problems with Assetto Corsa, not at our end, but at their end, as we're 2 laps down in this race. And a little spicy battle here, I reckon, is developing as we see Wilco up into 4th position. This man has all the pace in the world, but now he is out of the clutches of the aliens, and they are not abusing him sexually. That means that he can go off in pursuit of Rick Oztech, the man on your screen, and he runs wide out of Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel, heading down to Stowe, and you can see that's going to keep Wilco very interested. We saw the F1 cars doing that in qualifying, just running a little bit wide there, and it ruins your lap look. Ambition before adhesion, as the great Martin Brundle would say, but Wilco lining Rick Oztech up. And I've got to say, in the pace department, if we had to put a marker on it, Rick Oztech versus Jason Wilkinson, is Wilco getting silly salmon sideways there. I've got to say that Wilco does have the pace here on Rick Oztech, but that means nothing because Rick Oztech has the track position 2 laps down, 10 minutes to go. So we're probably going to get about a 7 or 8 lap race, I reckon, if my maths is correct. But look, I've got to be honest, I didn't even do maths in year 12, so my arithmetic may as well be suspect. As I think Righty has a drive-through penalty. You can see there on your screen the graphic DT means that I don't have the DTs. I haven't had a drink for a little while though, so that could be a possibility. But Rick Oztech there, followed by Wilco, then Cart Dude. The Taswegian Mighty Murph, who made a cracking start, is currently down in P6, and he's got plenty of work to do there. Binger in 7th, 8th for Crumpkin, 9th for Jimbo, and Kid Byers, who has not left the pit lane. And someone's disqualified. Righty has been disqualified, and he is now joining me in the pit lane. So he can crack open a beer and relax because he is out of this race. I'm not sure what happened there. I didn't see it on my screen, but Crumpkin now off the track there doing what Crumpkin does. No, just joking. He is 4 seconds behind this man, Binger. As we go through the order, Binger making some inroads on Mighty Murph. Then it's Cart Dude, then Wilco. Oh, look at this, Wilco and Rick Oztech. Rick Oztech runs wide again, and now he is through up into 3rd position. And that's where we want to see Nico Hulkenberg later tonight. But look at that, Rick Oztech down to 3rd, Jason up into 2nd, and 12 seconds behind this man, Rob Dog. We might just see a replay of what happened there. Jimbo running slowly. I think the playback speed is not... I think we're in slow motion here. There we go, normal playback speed. Mighty Murph, not sure what happened to him, but we don't want to save the highlights. What's going on here? Let's sort this out. They look to be fairly slow, I think, but anyway, we're going to change cars. Cart Dude, you can see there Wilco and Rick Oztech. Look at that, you can see Wilco coming. And let's have a look at that. Porsche. And we're going to go back, Wilco and Rick Oztech there. Not sure what's going on with the replays, but anyway, we might join the live action. It's Rob Dog in the lead, and Wilco with 7 minutes remaining, who's making inroads into that lead. You can see on your screen. There we have it, Rob Dog, Wilco, Rick Oztech still in 3rd position. A long way off the lead. Then it's Cart Dude, 15 seconds off the lead, 2 seconds behind Rick Oztech. And then it's Binger, followed by Crumpkin, Jimbo, and myself and Righty. So I'm actually still in front of, well, I'm still in front of Righty. So who knows? I'm having a great race there from the pit lane with 6.5 minutes remaining. Welcome back, short commercial break, but we are back and nothing has changed at the front. It's still this man, Rob Dog, leading this race here at the glorious Silverstone track. And you can see their track conditions optimum, I should say. What am I bloody talking about? 22 degrees track temperature, 22 degrees all round, folks. Wind, nothing to speak of, no wind to speak of. And it's Wilco now, Rob Dog, 4 laps gone in this race. And then it's Wilco now, and in 2nd, Rick Oztech still holding on to that podium position. But he's not going to be for long because Cart Dude, I was about to say Rick Oztech, he's not going to do too well out there, that's for sure. But now he's under all sorts of pressure from Cart Dude. Have a look at this, he runs over the little bit of a shortcut there, you might say. But Rick Oztech now under all sorts of pressure. Cart Dude looks down the inside, now he looks down the outside, and he's going to get this job done. under the setting sun. Off into the sunset goes Kart Dude. Unbelievable bit of driving there. He manages to get the job done then. So Rick Oztech now down to 4th. But Crumpkin in 5th, and he's facing the wrong way. And Jimbo goes through ahead of Crumpkin now, and Binger, who is in the pits. I'm assuming this is for a pit stop. Yes, and now Crumpkin into the pits as well. What's going on here? He might have returned to the garage. Righty's disqualified. I haven't done anything. I think I might be disqualified as well. Jimbo, though. So we've had 9 drivers start the race, and 9 drivers start the race, and we've got 7 remaining, excluding myself and Righty. But Jimbo in 5th, and Rick Oztech got back ahead of Kart Dude. So this little spicy battle is not over, folks, because look at this down the outside. That's a brave move from the Taswegian, but he's going to get the job done, and he is back through. So we are seeing one hell of a battle here between Kart Dude and Rick Oztech here tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to the Kid Buyers channel for plenty of Assetto Corsa competizione, and Kart Dude's off. Oh boy, Kart Dude off the circuit. And whereabouts is he? He's kind of at the F1 start-finish straight. The new start-finish straight. Of course, these cars using the old start-finish straight. But boy, oh boy, Jimbo's a bit far back there. But Kart Dude as number 71, car number 71, Crumpkin, stop and go penalty, 20 seconds. So stop go for 20 seconds. So maybe that's what is happening there. Crumpkin already a lap down, and Kart Dude off the circuit again. These cars are a handful, as Jimbo's going to be seeing some yellow flags, I reckon, shortly. But Kart Dude's managed to gather it all together and get back onto the track. Rick Oztech up to 3rd, a safe 3rd at the moment. Wilco just 8.4 seconds off of this man. Von Deutschland, von Deutschland. That German national anthem will be playing later in this race. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. If Rob Dog can get the job done, he will be singing that national anthem, of course. 2 minutes to go in this race. Let's have a look at who's got the fastest lap of this race. And I don't think we can see that. No, here we go. That was free practice race. There we go. Qualifying times, race times. There we have it. You can see on your screen, stop-go penalty for Crumpkin. Righty's been disqualified. And I'm still in 8th position there, so in the Lamborghini Hurricane GT3. So happy to pick up a couple of points there. There's a minute and a half left in this race. And I reckon this will be the last lap of the race for that man on your screen. But Wilco currently 7.8 seconds behind at the moment. And I don't think he's going to be able to do too much, as Rick Oztech in a comfortable 3rd position. Kart Dude in 4th. Jimbo in 5th place. So look at this. Yellow flags were out there. Somebody might have been off. It's Crumpkin. Crumpkin off the track as Kart Dude passes him. Now he's back in the pit lane. So I reckon that could be all she wrote for Crumpkin there. Binger also in the pits. Yours truly, Righty, who has been disqualified. But it's about this man with less than a minute to go, 50 seconds left in this race. It is about Rob Dog, the man from Adelaide, the chicken farmer who grew up in South Australia. God, we love the South Australians, don't we? No COVID like Victoria. But they're not, there's so much to love about this man. Rob Dog _ 1996. He only picked up the game about a week or so ago. And as I give him a rap, I reckon he's almost let me down by running off the circuit. But as we come through Maggots, Beggots and Chapel for the final time, hopefully in this race, as Kane Leishman. Hi, Crumpkin. He's left a comment. Crumpkin, let us know what happened, because it looked like all sorts of stuff was going on, and you were facing the wrong way a few times, brother, and you did have that stop-go penalty. I wonder if you'll finish in 6th, but 3, 2, 1, race over. The time is up, and Rob Dog 1996 as the sun sets here at Silverstone. The sun is setting on this race, and it's this man, Rob Dog, 1996, but Wilco's awfully close, but he's not going to get him through the second last corner, into the last corner. Rob Dog comes across the line to win here at Silverstone. No, it's not the end of the race. It's the wrong pit lane. It's the wrong start-finish straight, I reckon. But anyway, he's still going. So Wilco, he still could be a chance here in this race. Wowee, what a finish we could have on our hands here. He's getting mighty close to Rob Dog. Oh, Wilco's had a moment. Wilco's binned it. He's had a moment in this race, and I've got to say that Rob Dog now, boy oh boy, I've 7 laps completed. I think I've won this race actually. I've managed to win this race before Rob Dog. But here we go, Rob Dog now coming. This is the last corner, out of the last corner, on to the old start and finish straight here for the F1 cars. But here we go. It's going to be Rob Dog taking the first social race here tonight. He crosses the line to win here in Silverstone. Wilco in second. Great result for him after the early dramas he had. Then it's Rick Oztech coming home. I think I can. Coming home in P3. How good is this? And I've got to say, keep watching. Leave a comment. Don't be shy. But Rick Oztech crosses the line to finish third. And then it is Kart Dude and Jimbo, the final 2 drivers remaining in this race. As we look at the Taswegian, he was on a high after winning his kart race this afternoon down there at Launceston. And he's finished 4th here tonight. Not the result he was after, but still not too bad as Jimbo Jones, 9-1-2-3. What is going on there? Just having a little silly salmon action. Coming out of the last corner. I do apologise, I did get the wrong start finish straight at the end of this race, but he comes across the line and that is the end of this race. You can see Rob Dog, our winner, Wilco in second, Rick Oztech third, Kart Dude 4th back in the pit lane, Jimbo, Crumpkin, Binger, we lost Binger and Crumpkin, Kid Byers there finishing 8th ahead of Righty, Mr. Right finishing in 9th and getting disqualified. What a race. Stick around. We've got plenty more action coming to you. We've got the second of the KRL ACC social races coming up here in not too distant future, I should say. GT3 cars only for race 2. 5-minute practice session. I'm losing my voice. Followed by a 10-minute qualifying session and a 15-minute race. And get your comments coming in on the stream at the moment. And replay that last 10 seconds. Wilco there, not sounding too happy, Wilco there, but me going into stow, drifting, and got punches and decided to keep hitting the walls. Okay. So that is the reason why Crumpkin was no longer with us in this race. And I've got to say, Wilco, these replays were just playing all sorts of tricks on me. But as we can just flick through the cars there, which cars are still out on the track? Mighty Murph there. And Rick Oztech going very, very slowly indeed. So I've got a feeling that Wilco's not happy about the replays. But as we ride on board with Rick Oztech, but there we go. That is your first race done here at Silverstone. KRL Social Sundays. How good is it? Don't forget, we've got plenty more action coming up. And yeah, Wilco says, yep, don't hit R for reverse. Thank you, Wilco. Yes, imagine being... I was about to say, imagine flying with me if I managed to... Anyway, that's another story. But change cars, don't hit R for reverse as Wilco is rebooting the lobby. And hopefully we can get another invite coming your way. You have been disconnected from the server. Please check your connection. Well, this is no better time to go to a commercial break. And by commercial break, I mean me ducking off for a piss. But anyway, we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors. Stick around.
This is the epic outline of Silverstone, opened in 1948, changed from time to time over the years, but still the essence of this place is that... This is the epic outline of Silverstone. Opened in 1948, changed from time to time over the years, but still the essence of the place is that it's a circuit built on a perimeter road of World War II this station. And as you can see, there is a lot of flow around the outside of the circuit. It's an incredible.
Yes, hello and welcome back after those messages from our great sponsors, of course, and big shout out to somebody out there watching, Bob Hoskins, 1975, who couldn't make it tonight. He says, shame I couldn't make it tonight, but enjoyed watching anyway. Great to have you with us, Bob. And race 2 about to start. Catch you next Thursday, Rob. But don't forget, stick around for race number 2, which we've got 5 minutes practice, 10 minutes qualifying ahead of a 15-minute race as we ride on board with Rick Oztech. We do apologise for any technical issues you may have heard or seen so far in the stream. This game is only 2 or 3 months old, so there are some issues in spectator mode, hence why I am on the grid, technically on the grid, but I won't be racing tonight. I'll be commentating the action instead, and how good is that? But Sunday night social race, race number 2 here for the Kid Buyers YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm looking at you, Bob Hoskin, 1975, if you haven't already. And we're just going to get it underway. Already halfway through practice 2, I guess you could call it. Race number 2, practice 2 here tonight at the beautiful Silverstone circuit. And we are expecting breaking news here, Jason Wilkinson. GT3's expected pole time of a low 1 minute 58. So there you have it, exclusive from the man himself, Jason Wilkinson, who currently sitting in the very nice looking Bentley there. The blue Bentley sitting in the pit lane, Ridey in P3, and then Rob Dog in P4, who's looking very nice indeed. Our winner in race 1, as my dog is staring at me in kind of a loving and loyal way. However, it's not the time when your dad is live streaming to be expecting pats and that sort of business. But anyway, Rob Dog there. And I do have to apologise in the previous race because I did get the wrong finish line. I was going off the Formula 1 finish line as we see Rob Dog come around turn 1. And then Wilco not too far behind him coming out onto the track there. Notice for Blue, one of the new boys. 10 people in the lobby, 9 people driving, of course. And notice for Blue, one of the new boys, along with Binger, just getting... Wilco has been out, like I said, in race 1. Wilco's been out recruiting and getting the numbers up here, which is absolutely magnificent. More the merrier, I should say. As, well, we've got 5 minutes of practice, only 40 or so seconds left. But so drivers just almost a warm-up lap, installation laps, whatever you want to call them, before we go to the qualifying session. Free practice, so you can see there, 3 drivers having completed a lap so far. But like I said, no pressure on in the practice session. It's qualifying and then the race where we get down to business. Great to have everybody's company. Time is up here at this practice session, so we will shortly be going into qualifying for race number 2 on the KRL Social Sunday. A big hello to everyone, Voodoo, V8 Man, Kane, Leishman, Wilco, everybody who's been good enough to join us tonight. KRL ACC Sunday. Get used to it because we will be back Thursday as well. Thursdays and Sundays live streaming as we end the practice session there. And what's going on? I'm getting a black screen. No, it's gone onto Wilco's profile. But look at this. Everybody get your comments in because we are just about to get going here. Sorry about the blue screen of death. And Rick Oztech doing donuts. Wilco now. Rob Dog setting a 1:59.2, so a little bit off that expected pole time of a 1:58, but still, nonetheless, he is looking very, very racy. Very racy indeed as we look at him come through Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel. And he is looking absolutely hooked up. The only driver to set a time in this practice session. So Rob is wasting no time indeed. As my dog, I wish I could get a shot of this, but my dog is staring at me at the moment. Just staring at me, looking into my soul, you might say. But how good is this? So stick around. We've got a second qualifying session of 10 minutes, followed by a second race as well. And by that stage, my voice will be well and truly carked. I reckon I'll be absolutely stuffed by the end of that. But anyway, great to have your company. Rob Dog, is he going to set another lap here? Or is he just waiting for the timer to count down? 30 odd seconds remaining. He started another lap. No, into the pits. There we have it. And straight into qualifying here, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, 10 minutes of qualifying to see who will be on pole position for race number 2. As we see the drivers come out onto the circuit now. And don't forget to keep watching the stream, folks. Only 2 people watching at the moment, but don't forget, we're more powerful in numbers, so keep getting your comments in. If you've got any questions, we'll do what we can. We'll do our best to answer that as third persons join the stream. And I want you to comment. Hopefully it's not our angry Italian mate, Matteo. But if anyone, this is a bit of an inside joke, but last week's stream we had some issues at KRL ACC with an angry Italian man who was commenting all sorts of strange, whacked-out conspiracy theories. Probably an anti-masker too, if I didn't know any better. But righty there on your screen, Rob Dog, Kid Buyers, notice for blue. This man in the Porsche, it'd be nice to be able to change these camera angles, but he is right up behind Rick Oztech. So a lap around here, we're expecting pole times to be a 1:58 for pole position here in the GT3 cars. So that is a little bit quicker than what we saw in race 1, but I've got to say that it's enough to sort of, you've really got to handle that pressure, don't you, in qualifying, because you're probably only going to get 2 or 3 decent runs at it. And you really need a bank of time on the board if you are going to be right up there. Binger, look at that in the Nissan there. Jimbo in a very nice looking Mercedes, rocking the livery, custom liveries of course, and then it's Kart Dude in his McLaren. Big congratulations to Kart Dude as well, who is actually coming off a win tonight, or today I should say, down there in the Tasmanian Karting Championship. And who knows, he could get a Red Bull seat next year alongside Max Verstappen. But Rick Oztech currently, well, there we go, 9 drivers in fact, are with us tonight. No one has set a quick time at the moment. But let's just have a look at the replay to see, let's have a look. We see Kart Dude coming out onto the circuit. We might just stick with these replay cameras for a little bit, because this is the only sort of broadcast views that we can see. So we'll just stick with this for a little bit. We'll get that HUD going as well. Toggle the HUD and change car. There we go. So I did stuff this. I stuffed this up in race 1. I do apologise. But you can see the information on your screen there of the throttle, the brakes, I tell you what, the ABS level. You can see there's 6 out of 12 Kart Dude. For Planex Smagcam Racing. What a name. What a man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty karting man. There we go, righty, Jimbo, notice for blue, Rick Oztech all out on the circuit. As you can look at the steely look in his eyes. Rick Oztech there as we're riding on board with this man. And look at the concentration on that face as we look now at Wilco. Jason Wilkinson there, live inside the cockpit. And you can see the work that these drivers have got to do. And look how much work he's got to do there. Very smooth though, in fact. Very nice driving style. And And we ride on board dash cam. Then we've got the rear wing camera. And let's go back. We might go back and watch what's happening live. Return to garage, Rick Oztech. And just waiting for these drivers to finally set a time. But you can see Rick Oztech, Wilco there, possibly on a hot lap. Righty as well. And then it's Rob Dog. Let's have a look at these timetables to see what times. There we go. We've had the first time and spot on a 158.182 for Notice for Blue there. So spot on about the pole position timing in the 158s, and Wilco going with a 158.9. And then Rob Dog has a little piece of the action going in to the 158.9s as well. And how good is that? And boy, it's very, very close. 3 drivers in the 158s. 1 driver in the 159s as well. But you can see there, we'll keep watching this. We might go back and we click back and then go to Rob Dog again. So you can see there 158.182 Notice for Blue on pole position ahead of Rob Dog, 7/10 behind. And then it's Wilco just the skin of his sack down there in 3rd. Then it's Bigger in 4th. But we might try and catch that Notice for Blue hot lap there as we go. Notice for Blue, where is he? Notice for Blue. And we might try and ride on board with him. Get some of this beautiful looking heads-up display happening. And we might ride on board with the pole position lap, of course. We can do that. And here we go, riding inside the cockpit now. You can see the times on your screen. And current time of a 4 minutes, 20 something. But that is just a practice lap, of course. And you can see the sort of work that goes into these cars, the beautiful looking Porsche. Might click through the different camera angles. There we go. Just to get an idea of the speedo. And now helmet cam, cockpit cam. I love this camera. This looks absolutely magnificent as well. But there we have it. So we'll keep the heads-up display up. Notice for Blue. Currently, he seems to be on an outlap there, but he has got pole position currently in P1. And we just between the drivers riding on board now with Wilco inside the cockpit of this Bentley. Helmet cam, there we go. This is helmet cam. How good does this look? You can see there Wilco just running 2 out of 8 traction controls, so the traction controls on 2 as Wilco is... Oh no, the aliens are back, Wilco. He's gone through the fence. He is currently on his way out of the circuit now. And I'm not sure where Wilco is heading, but it's happening again. And where is Wilco going? That is the question. The aliens seem to be taking him again. Some giant magnet has attached itself to the Bentley. And now Wilco is slowly sliding away, slowly slipping into oblivion. And this is looking very strange indeed. Now Wilco's disappeared. He has disappeared now. He's underground. And where is he off to? Oh, there's a truck coming up. Oh, dear God. Wilco, no. Oh, it's not worth it, Wilco. What is going on here? He's through the crowd, he's through the fence, and he's into the fence. No, he's not. This is unbelievable. And Wilco is off. He's going through. He's cleaned up a couple of trucks, and we might have to leave it there, I think, Wilco, because this Russian submarine or Chinese submarine that has captured Wilco seems to be sliding him back onto the circuit. Anyway, we might just leave that at the moment because with 1 minute remaining in qualifying, let's try and have another look at Wilco. What's Wilco doing now? There we go. We've got some action. We have some action. Thank you, Wilco. That wasn't my lap. Wilco not at all happy with my directing skills. I get the feeling, but this man, Rob Dog, currently sitting on a 158.905. and he is looking pretty good at the moment. But let's have a look. A minute to go. Let's have a look at the times just to recap. So it's Wilco on pole position, purple in sector 1, purple in sector 2, purple in sector 3, and it's a 157.6, so he's just gone and beaten his expected pole time, and he's absolutely killed it there. Notice for blue, the new boy, 158.1. Wilco liking these new drivers, but he'll be hoping he can stay there because we don't want him to be too quick, of course. And then it's Rob Dog Binger in P4, Righty in P5, Cart Dude in P6, Jimbo Jones in P7, and then it's Crumpkin. Hi, Crumpkin. And and there we go, Rob, who's currently on a good lap as well. From all reports, we're going to check on Rob and see what he's doing. Here we go then, Rob Dog, with just seconds remaining in this session. We are going, thank you for that, Wilco. And we are looking good here. It's looking good for Wilco on pole position. Then it's going to be Notice for Blue splitting the two of them. And then it is Rob Dog. Wilco, I should say, pole position. Notice for Blue in P2. Rob Dog in P3. Binger in P4. Righty in P5. And then it is Cartoon in P6. Jimbo in P7. Purple in Sector 1. Oh boy, this is looking good for Rob Dog. And, or in fact, Wilco. What on earth is going on? And I'm just really looking to see here whether anybody can beat this lap of Jason Wilkinson with a 157.669, of course. And then it's Notice for Blue 5 tenths further back. And then it's Rob Dog, the best of the rest, 1.2 seconds further back. Then it's Binger and Righty, the man who got disqualified in the first race. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Back live here at Silverstone. Great to have your company wherever you're watching us right around the world. And just needed that short drinks break, but we are back and ready for race number 2. And it is going to be a 15-minute race here. This second KRL Social Sunday race here on ACC. And don't forget, if you're watching out there, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff, because we are going to be live streaming every Thursday and Sunday night from 8 p.m. Sydney time. So don't forget to join us, as that is the end of this session. And we are getting ready for another race here. And we're getting ready to head to the grid for another 15-minute run around Silverstone here tonight. Don't forget as well to join us next week, like I said. But we've got the comments coming in. And as we just look to check these live comments coming through from our beautiful, beloved regulars, let's have a look here. Team KRL, Rob is the number 2 driver. So that usually means that Wilco will make his own decisions today and will have protection as usual. And that's the way it goes. But Team KRL, Rob is number 2. There we go. Wilco number 1. Roberto number 2. And you've got to say, if Rob wins, not bad for a number 2 driver. Don't you worry, Wilco. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, Wilco, because I won't be pressing drive. I am just waiting for the session to get underway. Thank you for that. Just let the... All right, Wilco. God, this man he pretty much runs KRL. He is the man of the moment. He is currently in pole position as well. So not only has he got pole position, but he's also directing things on the stream. That's the sort of man he is, a man of many talents. As somebody seems to be in my kitchen there. I can hear something happening out there. But anyway, hopefully it's all under control as we get ready to go racing. It's Wilco versus Notice for Blue versus Rob Dog, as we wait for the green to get us underway. 15 minutes of hectic action here at Silverstone. Wilco Finished P2 in race 1. Can he go one better in race number 2? As we wait for the green flag to get us underway. And green, green, green. You can see it on your screen. And we are underway. It's Wilco, a leading Notice for Blue. Rob Dog has a good run on the new boy here already after turn 1. Binger slotting into P4. But look at this. Rob Dog. It's Kid Byers KRL Racing 1-2. And, well, hold position, fellas. We need these championship points. But it is Wilco leading as there's a drive-through penalty for car number 108. And that is Crumpkin. So Crumpkin getting the world's fastest drive-through penalty, you've got to say. But currently, it's Wilco in the lead, Rob Dog in second. But for how long? Because he is coming up at a rapid rate of knots here. In race number 2, he's going on the outside, down the inside. Rob Dog on Wilco. Oh, don't touch, fellas. It's the KRL team going at it, hammer and tongs here. Unbelievable stuff on the opening lap. It is Rob Dog ahead of Wilco. And then Notice for Blues dropped further down. He's a spectator to this battle. But boy, oh boy, Wilco there currently in second as Rob Dog goes off. He is off the circuit. And he is cutting the grass. Rob Dog Mowing Services. And that'll give Wilco another chance to bite back in this race. Plenty of other battles going on, but none are as spicy as this one. So we're going to stick with this Notice for Blue. 1, 2, 3 all together. Then it's Binger. And Binger's off the circuit. Ridey. Someone's made contact with Ridey as well. I think it might have been Rick Oztech. Ridey's going slowly. Then Can't Dude through as well. He made contact there. Ridey going awfully slowly. Not sure what's happening there. Binger into the pit lane along with me, but Rob Dog leads. Wilco second, Notice for Blue in third. We are going to stick with this battle with 13 minutes to go. Pit lane is now open as well, so it's Rob Dog leading in the number 84 Bentley ahead of Jason Wilkinson. How good do these Bentleys sound? And there's another drive-through penalty for car number 108, which is Crumpkin, who is currently up into P5, but for how long we don't know. But Wilco coming through Maggots, Beckett's Chapel, now heading down the straight towards Stowe Corner. He is second. Is he going to have a crack here at Rob Dog? I don't know whether Rob's going to see it coming, but he's just 4 tenths further back than it's Notice for Blue. Jimbo Jones all on his own, and Wilco, oh, he's going to have to watch in front of him, Wilco, and he's going to have to watch behind him as well, I reckon, because he is going to be under all sorts of pressure if he's not already. But Wilco and Rob Dog, the battle royale here, as we've got 3 cars, 2 cars into the pits, Ridey and Binger, as look at this, Wilco there coming up to complete the opening lap of this race. In fact, there's still a little bit to go. It's still confusing me, the difference between the old start and finish straight and the new one. But Rob Dog, it leads Jason Wilkinson. And then it's Notice for Blue hanging on there in P3. Jimbo Jones all on his own in P4. Ahead of Crumpkin in the other Bentley in P5. Can't Dude all over the back of Rick Oztech as well, who's the position. They're out of position for the moment. Can't Dude and Rick Oztech, they must have been having a little bit of a ding-dong battle. Can't Do down the inside. Can't quite get the job done there, but Rick Oztech is holding steady at the moment. Ridey in the pits. Rob Dog still in the lead. Wilco still in second position. Look at this. And boy, oh boy, he is just hanging in there at the moment. And it's first, second, third, all within striking distance of each other, with 11 minutes remaining in this race. Jimbo in fourth, Crumpkin in fifth. He does have a drive-through penalty, so don't forget about that, as he's looking to serve that penalty at the moment. You can see him coming into the pit lane. Next thing we'll get done for speeding in the pit lane, I reckon. But Crumpkin serving his drive-through penalty, and whilst that's going on, oh, look at this traffic, people. We can see here who's that off to the side there. Ridey, in fact, just doing the right thing. Mr. Right doing what's right, getting out of the way there for the battle for the lead. It is down to Wilco and Rob Dog, these two. 2 out of the 4 of the untouchables, as Crumpkin has served his drive-through penalty and he's back out onto the circuit. It's speaking of on the circuit, Rick Oztech is off it at the moment, so Cartoon up to 5th, Jimbo in 4th, Notice for Blue in 3rd, and then it's Rob Dog there. You can see, look at Rob Dog, he's run slightly wide coming on to the start-finish straight, and you can see their stop-and-go penalty now for Crumpkin. What on earth is going on with Crumpkin? But 9 minutes remaining in this race. Here we are, lap 2, Silverstone. Social race for KRL Sundays, and it's a real humdinger between these two. And Notice for Blues dropped back a little bit at the moment, but he could be saving his tyres. But Wilco is all over the back of Rob Dog, the two untouchables in the two Bentleys, the two KRL team drivers, the teammates. Look at this on the inside and outside. What are they going to do on the outside? Rob Dog sticks it down the inside, but the corner, the apex is going to close up. And Rob Dog now sticking it down, staying on the outside. Wilco, they make contact. And boy, oh boy, nobody can get the job done there, but very spicy racing here. And boy, neither driver giving an inch. And this is incredible stuff. That's just what you want to see here on tonight's live stream. Don't forget, don't be shy, get your comments coming in. If you need to send us a comment, a question, anything, a bit of advice, we will be happy to take it on board. But look at this then, lap number 3, and the lead battle is between Rob Dog 1996, the man from South Australia, along with Jason Wilkinson, the man from Scoresby, I think, in Victoria. I'll have to get him to confirm that, but Notice for Blue dropping 1.6 seconds behind this lot. So Jimbo there in 4th, all on his own. Cartoon in P5, Rick Oztech in P6, Crumpkin in P7, Ridey in P8, and then it's me in P9. But look at this battle. We're going to stick with this. I know, I think we've lost Murph as well. But anyway, just a tick under 8 minutes now remaining in this race, and it's between Rob Dog and Jason Wilkinson. The battle for the lead, and Crumpkin and Ridey are both a lap down. But not to worry, because this is where it's at. This lead battle is looking very, very spicy indeed. And we might just run some replay cameras here, as we can take a look at this battle. We're right on board with Wilco there, and we're not right on board with him. There we go. Going to change the camera. We can see what is going. We can see from the viewpoint of Wilco what is going through at the moment. We can see this battle here. Look at that. Couldn't quite get it done down the inside, but Rob Dog sticking fat on the outside there, and managing to maintain the lead. But just look at the concentration on his face there. You can see Notice for Blue still up behind Wilco there. But Crumpkin in P5 with more penalties than you can throw a stick at. But Wilco, and have a look at this, Rob Dog, our race leader, who is currently got a whole lot of Wilco for company. And here on the replay camera, you can see 1st, 2nd and 3rd all on your screen together, as we might go back live now to see what is going on. In fact, Rob Dog has built up a little bit of a cushion there back to Wilco in P2. And Notice for Blue, P3, still in the podium spots. But look at this, Rick Oztech and Cart Dude, although I don't think Cart Dude, I don't think that was for position, but I'm not too sure, as Jimbo, Rick Oztech there, P6, Cart Dude P4, and boy, oh boy, this race is not over, but that gap is 1.2 seconds for the lead with just under 6 minutes remaining. So we're probably going to get another 2 or 3 laps, I reckon, in this race. And you can see Rob Dog pinging at about 75. We'll go at 27. It's a connection thing. And these two are teammates, of course. No scripting going on here. They are part of the KRL family. And 9:15 local Sydney time. The sun's setting, though, here at Silverstone. Don't forget the British Grand Prix coming up as well tonight. Let's hope, fingers crossed for Nico Hülkenberg, to see whether he can get a podium. But speaking of podiums, They're not thinking about podiums, these two. They're thinking about winning this race. Because have a look at this, with 5 minutes remaining, just 8 tenths between them. That's all that separates these two at the moment, as Notice for Blue in third still has a bird's eye view of this. And Jimbo in P4th, all on his own, but Kart Dude right up behind him now. Jimbo was on his own, but not so much the case now. Rick Oztech 6th, Righty in 7th, and Crumpkin down there in P8. Four and a half minutes remaining in this race. Race number 2 at Silverstone. The KRL Social Assetto course this Sunday. Where else would you rather be, even in Victoria, during stage 3 and stage 4 lockdown? But Wilco has sent Rob Dog the wrong way around here, and he could be looking to make a move, and so is Kart Dude and Jimbo Jones. This is the battle for P4. Kart Dude, of course, like we've said earlier in the broadcast, he is on a high after winning his kart race today. And Jimbo, is he going to slip that Mercedes out a little bit wide, leaving Kart Dude a little bit of room, and that's all that Kart Dude needs. We know that if he's going to get through here. But, well, Jimbo and Kart Dude battling there for 4th position, while Notice for Blue still is in a safe 3rd place, but nothing is ever safe in racing, of course. And let's have a look as what's happening here. And it seems that I have been disconnected from the server. And now I'm being given the boot. Hopefully nobody else has been disconnected, but stay with us here. We'll try and connect back in as quickly as we can so we can see what is going on here at the moment. And everyone's been disconnected, so you heard it here first. So everyone has been booted from the session. Thank you for confirming that, Wilco. So I'm guessing that might be the end of proceedings tonight. But big thank you to everyone who's joined us. And Wilco's declared himself the winner of the KRL ACC Social Sunday events. It's been great to have your company. Big thank you to everyone who joined us. V for Voodoo, V8 Man, Wilco, Kane. Hi, Kane. Rob Dog, everybody, thanks for your comments. Thanks for watching the live stream tonight. Things have been running a little bit smoother. As soon as I say that, we've all been disconnected from the session. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to stay safe, be kind to one another, and don't forget to join us 8 p.m. Thursday, Sydney time for more Kid Buyers action. But it's bye for now.